So welcome back. Everybody say hi to the camera.
Hi.
Everybody's in there? Okay, very good. All right, so I want to welcome you guys back, and so thankful and grateful that you guys are back with me. And this is our very last meeting, so hooray! Are you guys sad you're not going to be meeting with me anymore? Okay, so let's review really quick. As last week I gave you guys homework, and your homework was to snap your little band when you thought negative things or when your mean girl spoke to you. Do you guys remember that? We spoke about the kind girl and the mean girl and how we wanted to get rid of the mean girl altogether and be kind. You have to be kind to yourself. So when you mess up, you don't beat yourself down about it, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so who wants to share? Go ahead. Did you snap yourself a lot or not?
I slapped myself a little bit, like in the middle, because I didn't get my test right. I got three. I got 9 wrong and out of 10.
9 out of 10. Okay,
yeah.
So what did you say to yourself when you saw that score?
Whoa.
What was the mean thing that you said to yourself?
My mean girl said, "Haha, you lost the test."
Okay. And then did the nice girl, did the kind girl come in there at all? Did you say anything positive?
I said.
Or did you snap yourself at that point?
Well, first I let the nice girl do some stuff. And
what did the nice girl say?
She said, "Hey, don't worry about it. It's okay.
Okay.
You can do it next time."
That's perfect. That's great. Who else wants to share?
Myself.
Great. Go ahead.
So I was at basketball practice on Thursday, and my friend, she shot the shots better than I did,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like the only one left to shoot to make a basket.
Mm-hmm.
And so
when she made that shot, what did you say to yourself?
she's better than me.
She's better. Did you snap yourself at that time and say like, "That's not nice. That's not kind," right? Did your kind girl say anything in return?
Yeah, she said that just keep on practicing.
Awesome. That is great. Go ahead. Did you think any negative thoughts?
Yeah, I was like, cause I was like I couldn't
You want to gather your thoughts for a second? We can come back to you. Okay, Brian? Do you remember snapping your rubber band?
I snapped it when Zoe was being mean.
Oh, okay.
And then I was thinking about me.
Okay. So what did you say? What did the mean girl say?
She said hey, Jocelyn is still running our team, and I'm starting one. You have to choose. And I was like,
because Zoe was pressuring her.
Yeah, she was pressuring me.
She wanted her to transfer from my
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But I meant you, like the mean girl inside your head. What did the mean girl inside your head say about that?
I said,
So she was being like mean or Zoe said something mean or nasty, and then how did that affect you? Like, what did you say?
It made me feel like I don't have to decide. Like, that's not fair. Like, I like Jocelyn, I like Zoe, but not that much of Zoe.
Okay.
Because she's always mean, so I'm like, I don't have to decide.
You don't have to decide. Okay, that's good. And that's actually a really positive thing. I don't think that's anything, like the mean girl didn't show up in that instance. I think that was very productive. I think you problem solved really quickly. So that's really good. Jocelyn, did you have anything to share? No? Okay, did you gather your thoughts?
Yeah, I was dancing in my living room and I twisted my ankle like that hard, and I was like, you can't dance again because you hurt your ankle. And then when I was coming down the stairs, I fell and hit my hip on the side of the wall where my stairs were, and I didn't have my rubber band because I lost it. So I just said to myself, it will heal. You can dance again sometime.
Well, that's good. So that's your kind girl coming in there and saying, it's okay. Give it time. You're going to get better. You're worried all like down about it and stuff like that. So that's very, very nice. Thank you for sharing. So who can tell me what resilience is? Kayla, go ahead.
It means to bounce back from something.
Okay, very nice. To bounce back. Make sure you speak a little louder so that the microphone can pick up your voice, okay? That's good. Now, why is it important? Who can tell me why it's important? Hand up first, go ahead.
It's good to be resilient because if you got a test wrong and you only have a certain amount of minutes, you can erase that, go back to the page, and just erase whatever mistakes you did.
Okay, that's good. You can try again when you're resilient and not get yourself so down. What about you, Ryan? What do you think? Why is it important to be resilient?
Because maybe the mean girl will keep on coming into you and saying, you can't do it, you can't do it. But then when you like take place in that and like you're the stronger person
That's right.
then when you do it, you're like, haha.
That's right. That's right.
Oh, I did it.
You're just more positive about things, and you don't let the mean girl discourage you from continuing to do what you need to do. What about you? Why is resilience important?
So you can try again
That's right.
and not give up what you wanted to do, and remember that you can still do it, but you need time.
Absolutely right. How about you,
So
Kayla?
you can like understand more about it if you bounce back and you think that like you could, like there's something else you could think of
Okay.
besides the thing you did.
Okay. Jocelyn, how about you? Why is it important to be resilient?
I think it's important to be resilient if you're in a very
Tough situation.
and if you're in a tough situation and you don't know how to get out of it, you should use that and it might help you.
That's right. Excellent job. So are you guys going to be resilient when you guys come across something challenging or difficult? Okay, good. All right, so if you guys remember Bethany Hamilton, and we were talking about some of the things that she did in order to bounce back and to get back out there and do her surfing. Do you guys remember that? What are some things that she did? Do you guys remember we said the most important thing to be resilient is that you have to take action. What were some of the things that she did to take action? Do you guys remember? Go ahead, Ryan.
She tried and tried.
She tried and tried again. She didn't get discouraged. Go
She
ahead.
didn't let her arm bother her? Yeah, bother her from surfing again.
Okay. What else?
She was resilient because she started practicing.
Okay, that's similar to what Ryan said. She kept on practicing. She didn't get discouraged. Do you guys remember some of the things that she did to her surfboard?
Yeah.
What did she do? Go ahead, Ryan. Ryan, I'll get you in a second.
She added a strap so she could hold on under the waves.
What else did she do?
She had somebody make a bigger board for her.
Oh, excellent. That's absolutely right. So we call those modifications. Okay, so you change certain things in your environment. And what else did she do? She had to relearn to do something all over again. What was it, Ryan?
You learn how to surf.
She had to learn how to surf all over again. And she had the basic skills down, but now she only had one arm and she had to learn to rebalance. So the lesson is that we have to learn, we have to be willing to learn new things to adapt to whatever situation we have. Okay? So now that all of these, you guys know all of these things, and I want you to keep these things in mind, what Bethany Hamilton had to do. Okay? She took action. She was kind to herself. She made modifications. She made some changes to her environment. She was willing to learn all over again. And she practiced, and she never gave up, okay? So let's bring this back to school, okay? I want to talk about school for a little bit. Who here is a good student? You guys are all consider yourselves to be good students? Okay, good. Well, one of the things that a lot of kids struggle with is math. And that seems to be the one thing that a lot of kids struggle with. Who here is good at math? Who's bad? Okay. Okay. So who's bad at math? Don't be afraid. It's okay. You're bad at math. Okay. Okay. So 3.
And I'm bad at reading.
And bad at reading. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. So let's just leave it at that. Okay. All right. So I want you. You guys can communicate by thumbs up, thumbs down, or halfway if you don't know. Okay. This is how we're going to communicate. I'm going to give you a statement. And I want you guys to thumbs up it, down it, or sideways. Okay. So when talking about math, you are either born good at math or, sorry, let me read that again. You are either born being good at math or you're not. Agree, disagree, sideways. You're either born being good. No. Sideways, you guys don't know?
No.
Oh, it's no? Okay, you're sideways? Okay. Okay, very good. Anybody can get good at math. Yes, no, don't know. What do you guys think? Don't look at each other. Just tell me what you think.
You should close your eyes.
Okay. I'm going to just... So let me see your thumbs. So 3 up and 2 sideways. Okay. Here's another question for you. If you're good at math, you don't even have to study. Nobody good at math. Okay. Okay, very good. Now, some of you said, like, I'm either good at math or I'm bad at math, and I wanted to show you something. So let's say you're good at math here, and then you're bad at math here. Okay? You guys either chose, most people would say you're either all good or you're all bad. Are those our only choices?
No. There's middle.
There's the middle. Let's say this is one where you're super good, and
It's
let's
like
say,
okay.
and let's say
0.
this 10, and then there's somewhere in between right here. Let's just say that's halfway. So you're, okay? So is there a possibility that most of you lie somewhere in here?
Yes.
And is it possible that you may be at a 5 maybe, but then the following year or after certain things, let's say you're a 5, okay? You're still pretty in the middle, you're average. But then you do some of the things that Bethany Hamilton did.
Got a tutor.
Okay, very good. You could get a tutor. What else can you do to get better?
You can study.
You can study. Okay. What else?
You can tell your mom about the scores and she can help you.
That's right. You can ask for help. What else?
You can go to summer school.
Very good. To make up for lost work.
School.
Well, okay, good. What else? Do you have one, Kayla?
Not really.
Okay. How about asking your teacher for questions? How about more, raising your hand and, staying after school with your teacher? Okay.
And telling her what's wrong.
If you feel like you're really, really bad, how about making some modifications? Right? Bethany Hamilton made modifications to her surfboard.
Modification in math?
Well, you can have either maybe more assignments to you. Maybe you can have less assignments to you. Maybe you can do a certain amount. Go ahead.
You can write questions down, like 3 times 12 is, and then like if you don't know, then 2 plus 12.
Mm-hmm.
2 times 12.
Mm-hmm.
So you can know when you do it, but it's 36.
Yeah. You're quick. Okay. Well, that's true. Okay. So the majority of people lie somewhere in between. Okay. And the resilient person doesn't say, I'm only here, I'm only good, or I'm only here, I'm bad. The resilient person says, I may be here somewhere, but you know what? I can always get better. And if I do the right things, if I get the right kind of help, if I get the right kind of studying.
Shouldn't that be on the right?
It doesn't matter either way, okay? So that's the truth. Do you think it's the same thing with like drawing? Some people are like, oh, you're either an artist or you're not an artist. but can you develop
Yes.
the skills? Yeah, it just
You can
depends.
start practicing and practicing. You can start with the basics. Doodle.
That's right. That's right. Start with the basics and you learn from there. So the point is that everybody can learn unless you're very, very severe, which is only like 1 or 2% of people. It's not very much, okay? So you can always get better. All right, so what we're going to do right now is I'm going to break you guys up into groups, okay? And I want you guys to think this math thing, keep this math thing in mind. And what I want you to do with your group, I'm going to divide it into two. So I'm going to take one group that's going to say take action, and another group is going to be kind girl, okay? So the one that's going to take action is going to get 3. So maybe you 3 can be on this side, on this team, and Jocelyn and Kayla will be on the kind girl. So the idea is that somebody is struggling with math, okay? So what are some action steps that they can take, and what are some things that a kind girl? What would you say to yourself to encourage yourself, okay? Do you have a question? Go ahead.
Oh, nothing.
Nothing for now? Okay. So I'm going to give you guys some paper. I want you to break up into groups. And I want you to get, I want one person to be the writer, okay? So whoever has the best handwriting, you write. There you go.
best. No,
Okay, so here's that.
Here, watch this.
Here's a,
Can I write?
these are more fun. Here you go, Jocelyn. Okay.
I can write really good.
So get to it. I'm going to give you guys 3 minutes to finish up. Thanks.
Oh, that's a D.
First.
Exercise here. This is what we have. I don't know if the camera can pick this up, but this is titled Resilience. And here we have take action steps and kind girl, and what our kind girl would say to us. Okay, so now that you guys split up into groups, here are some of the things that these are ways that you can take action. And, you know, Jocelyn has, or I'm sorry, not Jocelyn. Mackenzie said, you know, you can get a tutor, you can write your problems out, you can tell your parents that you need some help and maybe they can do a conference here with your teacher. You have to keep on trying, try again. Good going, Ryan. And then you can, what is that for doing? Okay, so you can do problems and understand what it is that or how it is that you're struggling. Okay, very good. Anything else? What else can you guys come up with as an entire group? Go ahead, Frankie.
For
This one, for this side, for take action side.
you can try to retake a test, talk to your teacher, talk to your parents.
Good.
Until it's wrong.
What?
Until it's wrong. Good.
Oh, I thought
Oh, said tell what's drug.
You said Ryan.
Another thing you could do is maybe pair up with somebody. If you have let's say you have a friend and that friend is really good at it, maybe you guys can get together and she can kind of help you, or whatever. Very good. Okay, so kind girl. So let me hear from you girls that weren't on the kind team. What are some kind things that you could say to yourself to encourage yourself? Go ahead,
I
Ryan.
can bounce back. I can bounce back.
I can bounce back. I love it. What do you think, Frankie?
you can retake a test. You can say, I can do it again. I don't care what the other kids say. I'm still good at math.
I love it. Yeah. Don't let what other people say, really get you down, and that takes a lot of maturity and strength. What would you say? What's a kind thing that you would say to yourself?
I would say just keep trying, then you'll get it right, and then you'll get better and better and better at it.
Okay. Very good. So see, here's some of the things that the group said. It is just math. You can always get better. I love that. You guys always have to remember that no matter where you are, a test will just show you where you are at the time. It doesn't show you where you're going to be in the future. Okay? All right, so you can always get better. If anybody is mean, they are wrong, and that's exactly right. And that means when you yourself are mean to yourself, okay? You have to quiet that voice down, okay? You're the best. Your teacher can help you. That's awesome. You reach out to people around you to help you out. That is really good. And I like this one. This says, I just need the right tools.
You wrote
You
that
just,
one.
you just need the right tools, okay? So that's really good. Great. Anything else you guys want to add to this? What are some kind things go ahead.
You are smart. I don't care what the other kids say.
Love
I
it.
still think I'm smart.
Very good. It's positive talk, okay? Even though you may not feel it, you positive talk. That is really great. Okay, so I want you guys to fill in the blanks on this, okay? A successful student does what? Finish the sentence for me. A successful student.
A successful student, she does things that are right, and she tries to work really, really hard.
Love it. Works really hard. I love that. Frankie,
She
a
can help
successful student.
others.
A successful student helps others. Ryan, what do you think?
She can be proud of herself
A
that
success.
she made it that far.
Okay. Kayla?
She can.
What are some qualities of a successful student?
They worked hard throughout the year, and they might have gotten one test wrong and one test right and one test wrong and one test right.
They could vary, but they what?
They can bounce back.
They bounce back. They what?
And they finish it.
They
finish the
persevere.
year.
They persevere. They don't
They
get
finish
down.
the year without a sweat. And
Okay.
they're like, I have next year.
Yeah. There's always another day, right? You always have another chance, and you can always get better. I love that. Okay. So you fail as a student when. Finish the sentence, Frankie.
You fail as a student when your mean girl is there and kids are making fun of you.
Okay. When you listen to the mean girl, right? Go ahead.
When you fail, if you fail, and if you fail, you might be mean to your teacher, and your mean girl's saying, "Oh, you should do this, you should do that," but you really don't want to do it. But the mean girl on your mind says yes to it.
When you listen to your mean girl, you fail when you listen to your mean girl. Is that right? Ryan.
You could tell your mom about it, and your teacher and mom can have a conference.
Yeah, but you fail as a student when what? When you don't say?
When you
don't
listen to
talk
your
to?
mean girl.
When you just keep it all to
When you
yourself?
listen to your mean girl and say, I can't do it.
Okay. When you discourage yourself, you're like, I can't do it. If you say to yourself, I can't do it, you're not even gonna try, right? Go ahead, Kayla.
When you fail, you'll know it's the mean girl that's telling you that you're not doing well, because if you feel like you're not good at something, that's why you feel like that.
Picture here. Okay, very good. Jocelyn, what do you think? You fail as a student when?
When you don't try.
When you don't
When
try.
you just say, I'm not going to do this, this is too hard.
When you give up.
Try.
Yeah. When you give up, you've already failed. Okay. So we're going to come to a close now. I want you to raise your hand if you know what resilience means. Okay, put it down. Raise your hand if you know why it's important. Good. Yeah. You know what they need to do when facing some challenges. You know what to do when facing challenges. Good. Sorry about that. All right. Raise your hand if you feel like you are more